all of you might know, this is the week of friendship. So happy friendship to all of you and all of us. Actually, I had planned another presentation, but since it is a friendship week, yesterday somebody sent me a message, so I thought I should also change my talk today. So I just did that yesterday. Most of you, I'm sure, know the story of nails in the fence. Please raise the hands how many people know that story. Well, it makes it easier for me to tell the story again, so you won't get bored then. So there is a story about the nails in the fence. There was a boy who used to lose his temper all the time. And his grandfather was very disappointed, but he could not help. And actually, boy himself was very frustrated as well. However, as we all know, is it okay for me to speak in English or I can speak in Hindi? Okay, I will tell the story in English. I will try to do it in Hindi. तो लड़के को गुस्सा बहुत आती थी. Okay. English is fine. Everybody. You can tell how good my Hindi is. So boy used to get very angry and he was very frustrated. But he could not help. So he went to his grandfather and he says, what can I do? So he says, every time you get angry, here is a nail. You put this nail on the fence. So first day he got angry 37 times. But since he was consciously putting the efforts to not to get angry, he gradually came to 20 times a day, 15 times a day, 10 times a day, 5 times a day. With all of his efforts, finally it came to the point where he did not get angry anymore. And he was so happy. He went to his grandfather and said, look, Papa, I do not get angry anymore. He says, okay, very good. So now you go back and take all these nails back out from the fence. He does that. He is very happy. He goes back again and grandfather says, okay, let's go. Let's look at it. And he says, you see here something? The nails have left the holes there in the fence. As you can see it. See, you can see previously there was a nail here and now there is a hole left there. So see how many holes you have left this in the fence. He says, yeah, but I took all the nails out. He says, but just look at it. What happened to the fence? And he was shocked that he had damaged that fence so badly that fence has become very weak. And grandfather told him, look, here is a message. And the message here is that when we say words to other people, we might say sorry. However, we leave the wounds behind it which cannot be filled. It might get little gradually filled by dust, whatever, but those wounds are always left behind. And that's where Gita says, and अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं परहितं च सत्यं परहितं च. Say the things to others. You do not raise other people's blood pressure. You do not try to intimidate them, and try to be gentle with them, because the words which are left behind, they cause a lot of problem. Even though it might not look like, but they do. Therefore, we all have to watch what we say and what we do. But especially it starts from the speech. So we have to be very careful with our words. We all have done that in our life. Whether we have done it consciously or unconsciously. And we all are, I wouldn't say feel guilty about it, because sometimes if we are not aware of it, then we don't even feel guilty about it. But the message here is, be gentle with your words, and especially do not try to play your ego there and say, see, मैंने तुमको बोला था ना. We say it all the time to other people, and that leaves a lot of distaste in people's mouth. So, I'll take only 15 minutes, so I will just move on to the next one. So this week is a friendship week. And friendship week is again whatever holes we have left behind. But there is, with the God's grace, we can all at least ask for forgiveness. Forgive ourselves and also forgive others. And ask for forgiveness as Lord Krishna in Gita, Arjuna ने बोला था कृष्ण भगवान को, जब उन्होंने उनका विश्व रूप देखा था तो उन्होंने कहा था, तब उनको रियलाइज हुआ कि अरे ये तो भगवान है. तो फिर कहते हैं कि हे प्रभु मुझे माफ कर देना, मैंने आपको हंसी मजाक में अनजाने में पता नहीं क्या कुछ बोला, क्योंकि मुझे मालूम ही नहीं था आप कौन हो. तो जैसे एक फ्रेंड अपने फ्रेंड को, एक फादर अपने बेटे को, एक स्पाउस अपने स्पाउस को माफ कर देता है, इस तरह से प्लीज फॉरगिव मी. महात्मा गांधी जी भी कहते हैं, द वीक कैन नेवर फॉरगिव. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So forgiveness is the final form of love. The hatred we are carrying is a live coal in our heart, far more damaging to ourselves than to others. This is another quote. So what is forgiveness? If you look at the word forgiveness, giving, it's the act of God. When we do it, we get ego with it. So it's the act of God. So by giving and for forgiving others is when we feel really good about it. And in Gita again it says, forgetting the past and giving the leading to new arena, letting go. That's what the forgiveness is. So asking for forgiveness is the path to God's grace and Anandam. And what benefit we get by forgiving others? अभी 12th chapter का जब हवन हुआ था तो उसमें 13th वर्ष है, अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां. उसी का लास्ट पार्ट है, निर्ममो निरहंकारा samdukha sukha shami. And when we do the shami, when we do the forgiveness, what happens? हम लोगों को अंदर से इतनी खुशी होती है, and that's what Gita says. प्रसादम दिगच्छति, प्रसादम इस हमको वो आनंद मिलता है, शांति दिगच्छति, हमको वो शांति मिलती है. किससे? फॉरगिवनेस से. और जो फॉरगिव करते हैं, ब्रह्म भूता नाम प्रसन्न आत्मा न शोचती न कांचती सम सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद भक्ति लभते परम. उसको मेरा प्यार मिलता है, भक्ति मिलती है मीन्स उसको मेरा प्यार मिलता है. So what happens? What is the major benefit by asking the forgiveness is हमारी एरोगेंसी, हमारी ईगो थोड़ी कम हो जाती है, क्योंकि थोड़ा पहले से बड़ा हेजिटेशन होता है. बट वंस वी स्टार्ट डूइंग इट, आवर ईगो, आवर आईनेस एंड माइंडनेस गोस डाउन. वी बिकम मोर हम्बल, मोर रिलैक्स्ड, worry free, and feel more happy, and feel Anandam and love, compassionate and peace. And by getting rid of all that negative energy, we get to that state, the Satchit Anandam, जिसको कि गीता में कहते हैं ब्रह्म निर्वाणम रक्षति. लेकिन वो ब्रह्म निर्वाणम रक्षति, इट सेज अंत काले अपनी. ये नहीं है कि हमको सिर्फ मरने के बाद ही मिलती है, हमको उसमें लोक में और परलोक दोनों में ही मिलती है, क्योंकि हमको लोक का भी सुख मिलता है. When we are happy, our surroundings are happy. Our surroundings are happy, we are happy. So the whole environment becomes happy, and we send good aura, good vibration to other people. So in result, we get healthy body, healthy mind, and enjoy the life and live in peace. And again, we get Satchit Anandam experience. But how to forgive? Focus on self-improvement. If we start thinking that other person should forgive me or blaming other person, we will never learn forgiveness. So गीता में सबसे पहले चैप्टर में भगवान अर्जुन जो है उसमें सबसे पहला फर्स्ट टीचिंग ऑफ द गीता इज दैट Focus on yourself. अर्जुन ने जब रियलाइज कर लिया कि I am the one who is in difficult situation, and that's where he tells Lord Krishna, शिष्यस्ते हम शादी माम त्वं प्रपन्नम. मैं आपका शिष्य हूँ, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो, मुझे गाइड करो. So the self-awareness and self-improvement is very, very important. And again, once we do that, we say sorry to you, but sorry doesn't mean that we should continue to keep repeating our behavior. Sorry means that stop to that behavior. So again, this is the week to ask for forgiveness and forgive ourselves. So dear friends, we are honored to be your friends, and thank you very much for your love, your encouragement, and your good wishes, and of course for coming. So thank you very much again, and happy Friends Day. And now